Greetings. Happy whatever day it is. Probably a day or a night at some point. My guess would be a Wednesday night here in the Southland, East Coast of the U.S. of A. I find myself wondering what exactly in the world I was doing last time I happened to be here. Somewhat remember, but I believe it was July 3rd, which is a holiday here. Well, July 4th is technically a holiday, but I believe people prepare for it in various means, and my mean happened to be beer and wine. Beer and wine. Yummy, yummy. Well, first off, I suppose that I must retrieve my runes. I remember that there were skull shooting things all about. I don't believe that I had all that many runes. That's nothing, is it? My, what am I doing? There was a song back in the, I believe it was early 20th century, called Tumbling Tumbleweeds. It was a country song. Don't remember who wrote it, who sang it, or why, but I think it was for a movie, and I think there are two right here. No? No? Maybe it was over here. Aha! Perhaps a bit of a proactive stance is in order for that particular adventure, and they come back, don't they? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They certainly do. And there's somebody, some kind of a scroll or some such thing that I need to check and find out what in the world it even does. Hey, look. Okay. Well, I guess I might be thankful in some ways that those things don't come back once they are sent out from their scythe-wielding masters. Oh. They're overturning overlords, I suppose, or whatever one might indeed refer to them as. I wonder why my runes are there. Perhaps I try to jump. Perhaps there is a... Alright, I was probably trying to get up that cliff face. Whoa, a sneeze. Thank you very much. I would imagine that might not sound all that great in the microphone. Speaking of that, maybe I should check the microphone.
HDMI 1 not connected. HDMI 3 connected.
Make sure that I'm
HDMI 3.
Broadcasting anything. Have it hooked up right. I have seen it to where I was not doing that, which is annoying in its way, I suppose, as things go. So, I hear movement in the mic, and yet can see none. Aha! I seem to not be loading, and now I'm loading. Here movement in the mic, and yet can see none. Aha! I seem to not be loading, and now I'm loading. That does seem a bit quiet.
Live TV. HDMI 2 connected.
It's not that hard to remedy. I don't have it up that loud anyhow. I guess I can turn it up. Or maybe I'm just hearing it wrong. Maybe the volume on the speakers are... quiet. Or the mic is just too far from me. Too far. Anyway, sure the interesting view from here. Might be appealing to some. To me, however, just denotes green trees and beautiful cliff face. Unerring beauty. Unerring. Yes. Well, perhaps that picks up better. For some reason, this is not. Solved. I just had to move the mic. Made it a bit shorter. Okay, so try to go up the cliff face again. That just does not seem appealing. Or I suppose that I could go around. Or, looks like there's no other way besides the horse. How many runes do I have, anyway? 540. Yeah, that's blinker, I suppose. Let's see. Well, you know, this guy seems highly accurate as far as that goes, and others perhaps not. But then again, perhaps it's just me. I don't see. Maybe that's a cliff face there. Can I get up there? Possibly. How do I jump again? That's not a good sign. And one. That's worse. That's a worse sign. Hey, nice save there. I should really name this thing. It probably has a name. I'm just not aware of it. I betcha. Ah, the laughter. How it follows me to the grave. Or perhaps just some vortex of endless light. Alright, there's got to be some way around these ghosts so I don't have to fight them every time. Maybe there's just some way to... Well, I gotta go get the runes anyway. You know, if I just keep doing this over and over again, maybe, I should probably get off the horse. Get off the horse. Did you hear me? Get off the horse. No. Oh, he's back. Isn't that wonderful? I think I said it's flying somewhere abouts. I guess I could go do this. At least I'll have... Yeah, I think they're singing my praises. I'm sure that's what they're doing. So, ah, beautiful, beautiful. Drink the potion, Martin. Alright. Those things are not as easy to dodge as one might at first see, considering their speed. Oh, good place to stand. Look at your placement. Whose grave is that you seem to be using as a shield? I'm sure that they'd appreciate that. They're thrilled about your use of their facilities. Well, they've done it. Oh, I need to start thinking again. That would probably help my plight. As far as plights go, you know, to actually realize shapes and directions and other humanly things that seem almost what's necessary to the human condition in certain places and at certain times, but seem to have escaped me at those some places in those same times at certain intervals of my being. Most they're so hard to hit when they're like that. So hard. Can you focus target their souls? No. So you can't even focus target their souls. Is he back? Well, anyhow. An item. Hey! That's good. Maybe? Lovely, lovely. Okay, maybe there's another way over there. Maybe that's not the only way. Because that just doesn't seem at all appealing to me in this state of being. Let's see. There does indeed. Perhaps I found it already and just thought it would be funny to not take it. To instead continuously try to, whoa. What's the word? Scale the cliff face. Oh. Doesn't sound good. Oh, I knew it. It's my own fault. I knew there was another one up there. Didn't think that he'd go actively searching for me though, but to my chagrin, he has. I suppose, hey, I got a bonus for that one for some reason. Interesting. I wonder what that scythe does anyway. Let us find out, shall we? There it is. Plus 44. Wow, certainly raises guarded damage negation, stats, physical. Suppose that's a good thing. Is it a two-handed thing? Blood loss build up 55, so it's like the claw. Wonder how quick it is. Well, let's try it. Slower than dirt. Dirt is said to move. Actually, dirt probably is rather rapid. One might think about it in certain settings where wind might be concerned. However, that is not to say anything else. Or that the aphorism necessarily... Aphorism? Is that an aphorism? It doesn't fit in with the situation of the scythe, as scythes, I suppose, could indeed be quick. And it might be a rapid killer at certain levels, certain builds. Maybe. Hey, noise. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where am I? Who am I? I don't think that I've been down this way before. Maybe I have. Current materials. Actually, I think that I did come down this way. You know, I should have went back and rewatched that stream that I did, so that I could have seen exactly what in the lands between I've done. To know whether or not to do it again. That looks like a fun individual. That actually looks like some kind of a town, doesn't it? Tents, possibly. Things. People. Slowly, random words just come to your mind to describe things that you're doing, and you can't remember exactly what they mean, but you've used them in a sentence. Regardless, and hope for the best. Haha, hope for the best. What does that mean? Might be harder to remember what that means than the words themselves. I don't think that that's a friendly there. I don't think that he looks too friendly. Or she, or them. Or trim, or what have you. Let's see. Considering it might be a tree person. Or no, it could be a tree them. A tree. Ha ha ha. My hilarity. Let's see. What's it do? Oh, yeah. Actually went out, got some bourbon. I mean, Coca-Cola. I mean, Turkey Hill Diet Green Tea. That's what I meant from the beginning. It's good. It's got a good flavor. Very sweet in a there's no sugar in it kind of a way. Got a bit of a twang. Although the not bourbon within it somewhat negates that twang. But hey, what's one to do? Alright, what am I doing? Well, I guess I have to find out if that, yes. It would seem not, as I've been given the grace to summon the wolves. Well, I suppose I could go explore the upper cliffs that I was trying to reach, and sadly, do not even remember how many attempts it took me. Well, that's a lovely sky. To not reach it. Maybe I did reach it and was trying to get back there. I just don't remember. Anyway, perhaps. I guess I could try out one of the other things that I have acquired in order to... Yes, I definitely do not believe that that's friendly. How many of those perhaps not friendlies are there? They're certainly in hiding, Will. If there are more than that one. But considering that up higher, individuals were coming out of the tombs, perhaps, and I say this with some hesitation, the ground might spew forth its spoils and come to eviscerate my attempts at obtaining the Elden Ring. Then again, maybe it's just that one individual down there with a torch and a somewhat dour stance. Anyhow, I suppose since given the opportunity, I might as well hit up the wolves. Come on, y'all wolves. Lovely noises. Primal noises. Breathing noises. Well, I would imagine that the wolves won't hesitate to rush forth. Yikes. Okay, back. Aha! Well, verily. Seems the greeting party has come forth. Wondrous greeting party. And we are now on a level with the fortress. So the upper ground has been Hey! That's new too, I think. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, I don't know that it might obfuscate the humor element of my current headgear, but it's definitely there. Hey, very nice. So this is what I was allowed to summon wolves for, eh? Well, apparently sneaking is not the best of options here, or I wouldn't be allowed to summon necessarily. Hello? And apparently I've been spotted. And what think you now? There seems to be another individual over towards the tent. Might as well grab this. Hey, a cookbook. Could be useful. Learn how to cook grass or grain or sand or, well, there's something else. There is. Good eye, wolves. Good spot. What now? What now? Are we alone? Where did they go? Where have they gone? Did they disappear because of the threat or because I got out of range? Anyhow, it would appear that there is more loot. Aha! Read message. No precious item. Not even the view? I don't necessarily call view an item, but it may indeed be precious. Depending on one's mood and persuasion, I suppose. What have we here? Oh, another message. Still no item. Fascinating. Perhaps I could turn this wagon wheel to a hat and stick it atop this pivot on top of my pumpkin-headed skull and spin it. Might that not be an item? It might be. Yikes, that looks like a fun place. Quite large. Filled with unknown glowing things and a fire. Well, this might have been an interesting setup at one point. This would have been a really hard place to defend, I suppose. I don't know why one would necessarily build anything here. I guess someone might, but considering the valley, I mean, if you had a village down there, you'd necessarily be running uphill to confront any invading force, but hey, I suppose some like a challenge. Alright, anyhow. Oh, hello there. Guess I need to go up, discover what's on top of that cliff, if at all possible, before heading down into the swamplands. As it were, might as well explore some options here. See what the world has to offer before offering myself to the swamp world. Not that that would sound like a terrible option, I suppose. When we're so inclined. Probably be warmth and bubbles. Much like a sauna. Although, possibly with gators and heat and flesh-eating bacteria. But you know, if one has penchants to expose their bones, then why avoid the bacteria? Why avoid the bacteria indeed? Hey, a bird sound that I do not know that I've heard previously. In the lands between. Aha, there are things atop the cliff. Somewhat ominous looking things. Despite the sunny sky, greenery, and mild breeze. Aha, noises. Noises from somewhere. Which way might they be from? I ask thee. Whoa there. Oh. Yo ho ho. Aha! How lovely. And three, and a large axe, and they do so much damage. So much damage. Thank you for that useful bit of information. Well, that was the way, I suppose, as far as ways might go, in order to Church of Erith. Well, this could be bad. Sacred Tear, how wondrous. Okay, it would appear that there's someone there. Suppose that I need to speak with them, but I think that I will come back to this spot after exploring the other. As one never knows what a slightly slumped over individual who seems oddly and wonderfully depressed might say to one were one to inquire of them, and in fact might do. Okay, I wonder if I can find that dude with the massive axe first and maybe take him on individually so I'm not so much damage. And he takes so little damage. Bad, Martin, bad. Ooh, let's not do that anymore, Martin. Come on, Martin, get out of the... You can't get out of the way. I'm sorry, Martin. I did bad, bud. I hit the button right, but you just weren't in the right position to make the move with the button that I hit. So, cheerio, my friend, cheerio. It would have been cool. Once again, when you're doing all those moves and bending all those different ways, Martin, sometimes it's just hard to say how you'll come out of a jump. And it's not necessarily how I would have come out of the jump, which would have been to the right and behind, but you decided to come out of the jump straight into his axe. So, kudos to that. And, you know, one must compensate and do what one will in the situation that one wills them to be. Right? Now, where was I? I think I've been slightly distracted and am trying to, speaking obfuscation, somewhat tone down my wonderful frustrations at said occurrence. And the loss of my runes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright. I wonder how many runes that was. Not that many, I think. 10,000 maybe. But still, it's runes that probably wouldn't have been lost had we known each other better, I suppose. My friend there. Here we go again, Martin. Maybe we should use the claw. Let's try the claw. Certainly quicker. We can dodge quicker, I suppose, with it. Thank you, my failed ghoul up there on yon hill for removing my runes from me. Such a majestic way to be, I suppose. I didn't need them. I'm sure you needed them. In your doing and eyeing upon the hill. Haha. Well, sir, are you going to attack me since you seem to have spent the energy coming up from thy grave? No? Yes? I seem to take a little bit of a blow there, Martin. How you doing? Oh, yes. Well, might as well use a pot. Oh, you can't use it quick enough. I didn't think you'd be able to that time. What a wonderful opportunity. What a wonderful place to be. Okay. Perhaps I should go do something else. But I feel that the gentleman is indeed beatable. His pattern seems changed, though. It's amazing who you might find on a grassy knoll. Grassy knoll. Alright. I suppose I could fight him on the horse. Goats. Wondrous opportunity aside, I bet it'll give me barely half the runes that I had for all of that. I suppose it doesn't really matter now. I'm gonna get off the horse, Martin. I'm gonna get off and mash the button. No. Okay. Oh. Rock! He was on the rock. See? There are some things that just aren't my fault entirely. Most things, I suppose. Okay. Come on, then. So I only have one good block. Again, you gotta make me walk all the way up the hill there. Now you're gonna make me walk all the way down the hill. Oh, what a wondrous opportunity. Let's see. Get my 0 runes back. Need those. Here we go again. I gotta switch to an axe. Probably is a weapon. It's took to the face. Could have sworn I hit the button, but I guess I didn't. Hey, you got in one of those. I haven't seen one of those in ages, Martin. Oh, you didn't jump. Oh, you didn't jump under. You're so good at that, Martin. Jump under. I knew you could do it, Martin. These buttons, man, if this dude were quicker, I would like to fight this guy. I would like to fight this dude without having to, like, the buttons and stuff. I mean, you know, some of these guys would be so fun to fight. Like, if, you know, you could move the way that you moved instead of the way that this big pumpkin-headed dude can move. Anyway, I digress. I'm just complaining. It's not part of the game, I guess. If you could train your character to move like you, that would be awesome. Because this dude leaves himself open so much, but, like, you can't roll. You can't, like, once you attack, it's like you can't attack and roll at the same time, you know? Like, you could technically do that. I mean, people do it all the time, but, you know, like, this guy can't, apparently, I guess. That's fine. Just part of the game. I guess I need to watch and block and watch and just stand there and watch and watch and watch. Wait for the attack, roll under and attack. And watch and watch and watch and run and watch and run and watch. It's just, it's a little bit frustrating, I believe, but that's all right. That's the game. That is the game that I have chosen to play. Hallelujah. Where did he go? Maybe he disappeared. He fled in fear. That's what it was. I've talked sense into his dead head. Let's see. Where did he go? Maybe he doesn't come out at night. It's probably a bigger one at night. His mother. Or her mother. Alright. Maybe if I just literally just sit here and watch the guy. Oh, he turns with me. Of course he turns with me. He turns with me, but I can't turn with him. Incredible fairness. Come on. Come on. That's so crappy. I mean, like, he literally pivoted on nothing. He didn't even turn his foot. Did you see that? He pivoted. As I rolled, he pivoted around and nothing turned. It's like he was on an invisible... I guess maybe I'm under-leveled to do this. Maybe I should just go in, grab the loot, and run. Is that... I guess that's what they want you to do. I mean... it didn't even... He just, his whole body turned with me. Yeah, you get the point. As if he was a compass. Or like a... Anyway, game's physics sometimes. Just what it is, just what it is. Be awesome to be able to move like that. If you could move like that, man, you'd be one of the best dancers ever. Wouldn't even have to do anything. You could probably just float. Maybe that's what he was doing. Or she, or it, or whatever it is. And, yeah, I don't want to fight it now. That was unfair. Completely and totally. But, it is what it is. I should have just done this before. Warming stone, grabbed this, not lost all those runes, just got out of there. Wonder if there was anything else up there. I don't know. I might as well try it. Oh, look at that. They're moving quick. Isn't that wonderful? What's this? Oh, yeah, it's one of those. Anything else? Oh, my. 0 runes. Might as well grab those when I'm up here. Cool to have that axe, I guess, but there ain't no way I can beat somebody that just absolutely moves with you like that. I don't know. You just have to out-level the guy. Maybe it doesn't move like that for everybody. It sure did for me. mid-swing, too. How would that even work? I don't know. Oh, well. Back to the roof farm. Wonder what that thing was I just got. Wasn't marine farming. I got a new flasks, didn't I? Increase the build, replenished by flasks. Increase, might as well. Allocate flask charges. Charge flask. Sure. Up. With all of my runes, I have none. I only need 13,000. I must have not had that many. I bet you did. I bet you I had that many. Just. Made them disappear into my giant pumpkin head, perhaps. Anyway. Let's see. Maybe no. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, I can't dodge. I don't know how he did what he did. There's no physical explanation to just spinning like that, following somebody even when they dodge. So I just have to wait. Maybe I can come back one day. Well, let's go see what the lady has to say in the castle. Or gentleman, monk, what have you. Oh, well. Let's see. Time for head. What could that possibly mean? Visions of love. Well, if you swap both of those, might actually have something worth reading. Ha 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 ha. No, it's very amusing. Very amusing. Anyway, offer key. I don't have a key. I don't think I have a key. Maybe I have a key. What did I find here? Something, I'm sure. Well, what do you got to say? What is that? Is that a belt? Yeah, I think it is. I wonder why it's just floating in the air like that. It's probably that guy up on the hill. He's found me. Anyway,
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
That's the dude with the axe up on the hill. Not enough runes. Oh, well, I think he took all mine. Sir, you're welcome to it. Maybe you should go up there and try to fight that guy, man. But I hope you're a sorcery of programming. Hacker extraordinaire. Or just have reflexes, the likes of which I just cannot believe. Because that guy, I suppose I should stop. Hidden path. That doesn't sound like a viable option. Although it seems like people have indeed tested it. Herba. Don't me dare. Ahoy there, me hearties. Well, there are cliff's over there. Definitely a statue. There aren't any more of that guy over there, though. I mean, why even go over there? Guess we could try it again. Get 10 runes. Maybe eventually, I don't know, but I don't even think that guy's a boss. I mean, I don't even know that he's like a... I guess he's boss of that hill. Maybe I get the axe. I'd have to. I don't even know how long it would take. It's very frustrating indeed. What is this? Crystal bud. That sounds like something that I might could get into at some point. Close quarters battle. Yes, I should have seen that to begin with, I guess. It's just now shaking off losing my runes. All the runes that I had. My huge haul. Woo! Anyway, there's a castle over there on an island that just seems to be suspended out of the ocean. Wonder how one might get over there. Fly, perhaps? That does look like a place where you might be able to find a secret path. You know, what in the world? I didn't even see that before. What is that? I'm not looking at it. Oh, that might be the... Freaking, how do I get in there? Might not be so bad. Sure is pretty. I just want to go see if I can, but there's, I mean, literally that. Yeah. Blue, 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 blue. Blah, ba, doo, ba, doo, ba, doo. Maybe another weapon. Let's try another weapon. If I just spend all night doing that, I will feel like that guy just absolutely... I don't know that it would be worth it. I don't know. I guess I'll try it another time or two, but... Wow, maybe if I use an axe as well. Maybe an axe would beat an axe. Use a halberd, maybe. Or use a new spear. Hey, I don't have one. That's amazing. I think I did better with the falchion. I think I almost got him. What's this dismounter? It's stronger, but... maybe that would work. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be... Well, maybe it'll knock him down. What in the world is this thing I've got? Oh, yeah. Right. I tell you what, man. Drinking sometimes ain't... I don't know. Yeah, it's like, you know, you do it. You do things. You don't remember what you've done. Then you go back, and I don't know that it mixes all that well with, you know, certain games. You find out you got stuff. You get stuff that you could use in certain situations, but you forget you got it. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Yeah. Another day that ends in Y. Come on there, pal. Maybe this sword will do you right. I'll match your blades. You look like you move about this fast. Come on there. Come on. Bring it on, Daddy-O, Mama-O, Scully-O. Skeletano. Where you going? That does less damage than the... Yeah. Oh, I don't even have 10 runes to give the other guy, I believe. That's kind of, sad. Sad. Well, I guess I gotta go pick up my thing so that thing will stop glowing on the screen. Well, let's not use that weapon again. Oh, that was a good call. Let's see. What now? This thing? I can't even use that thing. It's breaded out, I believe. Well, it's just too heavy to use. Over stress or whatnot. I guess I could use that. This thing? No, I don't think that I have that capability either to use that. That's sad, kind of, I guess. Anyway, I suppose I need to do other things besides sit here just trying to attack this other guy over and over again. Hey, that's got a +1 on it. Let's done that a while back. Claymore, because it gives a great sword. I could just use the axe. Let's just use the old axe and see what that'll do for him. Maybe he'll like it that I'm using his weapon. Have mercy on me. Might not be so bad. It's what everybody needs, I guess. A little mercy. Take pity on me, a tarnished, as it were. Let me have that great big old axe. Yeah, it's not like I could probably use it. Yeah, even hesitate that time. It was all in one of my swings. One of my swings to 4 of his, and it's all over. So I think that's what it is. Of course, I think that he did it 2 swings one time. Yeah, I gotta set a limit as to how many times I'm gonna try this. I'll just be doing this over and over all night. There's a whole freaking world out there. I could just go level up and beat this guy. Probably. Come on there. Probably just be a couple levels, maybe. I do like that axe, though. That's pretty dank. It's a dank old axe. Come on out here. Might be about how I walk, too. Come on out here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do it to me again, I guess. You got me. Well, you can't dodge that, can you? Oh, this axe practically does no damage either. He actually missed. Use it! Use the stuff, Martin! He didn't use it. He just looks. That's what frustrates me. Like, you mash the button, he could usually... It's just part of the game, part of the game. Part of the game, poor little Martin. Poor little me, Martin, rather. Poor little Martin, I guess. Just part of the game. Well, that was pretty close. That's the way they programmed it. That's the challenge. The challenge. Work within their timing rather than timing that could be. Right. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Anyway. Well, it's turning out to be a beautiful day here in the lands between, as they say. Certain parts of the globe. This again, but I do want to do it again. I mean, I doubt anything's really going to come of it. Where did my runes go this time? Tried the axe. Kind of did some weird stuff though. There's probably a way, but I mean, I tried to learn his timing, but I don't know how. Maybe it's just my failing. My poor self. My poor failing. I suppose. What else might work? Maybe this big old rusted anchor. This might do it. That's overload. Overload. All this stuff's overload. Maybe if you use a club, that's heavy load. Heavy load. Heavy load. Equip load. Heavy load. Heavy load. Yeah, maybe well, yeah, that's overloaded too. Well, overloaded. This might be it. Heavy load. I think you can actually use heavy load. That spear might do it. Well, that would be overloaded. All this stuff's overloaded, overloaded, overloaded. Heavy load. Go at him with this. I might be able to do that. Just like run down the hill and shoot at him. Or if I was a mage, I could probably just spell him to death, maybe. Can't use any of those things there. Yeah, I could probably use that. Maybe he's weak to that. Just back up down the hill. Maybe he's not that fast. Or I could, try the horse and just it would be a little extra HP, I guess. What would be good for that? Maybe the halberd. This spear here. Ever increase this? Might not be so bad. Horse, goat, what have you? Try that from the horse. The mount. Horse, goat, whatever it is. Guardian sword spear. Might not be so bad. Try that from the. Oh, that's overloaded. All this overloaded. 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 Heavy load, yeah, that could work. Or, I could try the, why am I overloaded anyway? Should I be, maybe it's because I have the axe on. Because I've used all those things before without too much, I could try to use that from the horses, I guess. Well, come on, then. Coming out? I guess so. How joyous. Come on. Come on. This is going to be harder than it seems like it might. Because of all the rocks and the tombs and the trees. Trying to keep those other guys from spawning. I could probably circle and bow him too, but I don't know what in the world the point is at this point. Just do it, I guess, because he took all my runes. Martin. Oh, Martin. My poor Martin. You gotta keep him on your right side if you're gonna do all that. That was a good shot there. See, he can pivot like nobody's business. Oh. Oh, crap, Martin! Woo! Martin, you gotta keep on the other side. Come on, Martin, keep on the other side. Use the potion, Martin. Jump, run! No, he's coming back. Maybe that's the axe. That'd be sweet. What is? All right. Well, not sure how fair that was on my part, but there it is. I wonder if I can even use that thing. use it. But there it is. Anyway, what was all that? Never mind. Nothing to see there. Alright. Let's see. Acquire material. Row of fruits. Well, I wonder how many runes that gave me. Maybe it's just getting the world out of here. 170 runes. Makes me feel like I should really be here, you know. I should be here doing this. This is the right place to be. Taking 20 minutes to fight random being that gives 120 runes. It's not about the runes, right? Not about the runes. Anyway, I wonder if you get anything for like, right, it's all about the experience. Anyway, back to the claw, I guess. Claw might have done him better from the horse. Nah. Might as well use an axe with an axe wielder. That's great philosophy. That's a great strategy, right? Vision's a beautiful time for grass. Who eats grass? Although I think they could settle, oh, well, it didn't necessarily, I had to eat it, I guess. Could this be a gorgeous view? Maybe. Maybe. Ah, there's that old, oh, it's one of those places. That could be interesting. I wonder if there's another side. Oh, there is. I think I see it. No, that's smoke. That's a fire. I believe. Not a site of grace. Wow, it is a nice view, though. I mean, that's practically... Oh, that's somewhere I haven't even been. That's that whole area up there. Good night. This game is massive, I think. That's a lot of space to cover. That would... Woo, there's a lot of stuff out there. It's a lot bigger than it even seems like at certain points. How do people... Well, I guess collaboration happens. Collaboration. I guess I could technically go read guides and find out what's useful to do and what's not, but you know, some people like that. So it's just one's MO, I suppose. Modus operandi. I wonder if he's the one that stuck those scythe-wielding beings up in that tree. Could be. Maybe I've liberated them. I'm sure they would be extremely grateful. Woo! Woo! Oh, woo! Okay. I need to go and do other things. Hole required ahead. Hole required ahead. Well, I mean, I'll give you some HP, I suppose, but I don't know that or why one might need a hole. I'm not sure why that would... In that particular location, I mean, you know, obviously, I suppose. Okay, well, that was done. That was, got the knight on the hill. Got that knight. It's axe that I can't use at the moment. On the very first, I wonder what that thing even looks like on me. I bet that thing's huge. On the first drop, maybe that's what it's programmed to do. Maybe it's just... Nah, it goes well with the pumpkin head, I think. Well, that might be something. If there's like a, you know, a secret place underneath this rock here, and that thing's liable to find it. Oh, I like the way that it's designed in the back, too. It's got that pointy spike. That could just be funner and funner and funner. certain places at times. Let's see here. Where's the claw thing? With the undead, you know? Somewhere out in the... What in the world is that tree doing? In the lands in between. Alright, so I wonder if there's some way to get into that castle. Did I talk to that guy? Oh, I do have the 10 runes now. Might as well give them to the guy. If he'll still take them, considering I was completely broke before, I suppose. My message was praised. Wow, I might have just got some HP that I didn't at all need at that particular time. You know what would be neat? And at the risk of just... What in the world am I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do with the axe, but it didn't quite work out. What did I mash instead? This. Oh yeah, that's why didn't it do that? Oh, it's different with the axe probably. But yeah, what would be neat? Something I was saying would be neat. Oh yeah, if like when you got a message praised, it would wait until you actually like lost HP before it would refill your HP. Maybe it does that anyway. I don't know. I don't think it does.
Oh,
anyway.
Hey.
Hey.
To donate a few rooms. I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
10 runes. That's actually one of the cheapest things that I've seen in this game. Total. Let's see.
You're a true saint.
Well, thank you very much. It's because it's hit. Pumpkin hit.
Interested. I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
What did it say his name was? Thops? Ops. You know, well, that rhymes with a bunch of neat stuff. Totally make poetry about that guy's name. Like ops, flops, tops and bops, cops, and mops. Well, that's some kind of name. That was a wicked idea. I think bops, did I say that? Yeah, that's a pretty sweet idea. Thops. I've never heard that. It's cool. Cool, man. Let's see. I would do this without spilling it all on us. I did it last time, didn't I? I was positive I did. Several times previously. It's a little slow going. With the mic having to rest where it is. Them is ergonomics. That might not be ergonomics. What in the world is ergonomics? I can't even remember. It's something. Starts with an E. Ends with nomics. Pretty sure I've studied it before. There's another word. It's not ergonomics. It's freaking logistics. Yeah, them's the logistics. That might be better. I guess I could look it up. Ergonomics. What the name of the erg is that? That's what I shall be doing. For the now, just because it's annoying me not remembering. Super fast lightning speed phone. Okay. Well, I guess we could do this. I suppose. Well, not sure what exactly it was sending a message about, but my phone wants to send it to. Oh yeah, right. The alien gear stuff. Alien gear. Okay, now wow, that's a cool light. Look at that. Anyway, it looks like I could be out in the tombs with the axe wielders and scythe wielders and road builders and whatnot in that light. Ah, and there it goes. Well, oh well. What was I looking up? Ergonomics. Right. McDonald's menu. Braces. Braces something incredible. Ergonomics. Definition. The study of people's efficiency in their working environment. It fits. It fits. Alright, what do you got to say?
I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity.
I
can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit.
Well, it might.
In that structure to the north, towering over the water. Maybe. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now.
Like a millennia.
They wouldn't interfere with the shattering. The Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When I cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
I kind of need to watch that again, because I think I might have missed some of that. Let's see. Save recent gameplay. Short clip. Let's do a minute. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah, so now let's ask him about the glintstone key. Let me check my pumpkin head here.
You'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
Your belt's just floating in the air, so that's pretty good, I think. That's a sorcerer's thing.
Without one, you can't pass through the Academy. And you'll never reach the Erdtree capital.
Alright, what do you got to sell? Nothing I can afford. But what do they do? Fires magic projectiles from glintstone. That's not at all what I've named my pumpkin head. Glintstone, yes. I can fire projectiles all day. Never mind. Okay, anyway. Fires a horizontally widening magic arc. Again. Starlight to illuminate surround. Oh, that could be useful. Look at that. That's nice. I wonder what you have to have for that. Oh, you gotta be intelligent. Well, that could be a... that might be a challenge. Let's see here, and so yeah. No, never reached Erdtree capital. Need a glintstone. Do I have any glintstones? What are those things called with the shape and the pointy ends and all that? Well, I'd go to something. I'm sure I'll finish this game so quickly. Golden seed. Oh, I only have one of those. What are those key things? Oh no, yeah, stones word. Stones word key. Yes. Okay, I wonder if I could find another one of those things down there with the things and the sparkly things that shine and create saves. Well, I guess I could spend a little more time up here. Just try to find that door. I think actually at the moment I might just rest upon that fire. And, let's see. about Storm Hill. Oh, I bet that's the name of this particular structure, perhaps. Maybe come back to this later and do some other things. Maybe take a venture down into that swamp. Or maybe I could see what's down here. Just getting started. Read message. Good luck ahead. And this is Stormville Castle. Haven't I been in here? This seems awfully familiar. No, I guess not. There's loot right over there. The name and everything, Stormville. Sounds very familiar. That looks like it could be guarded by an individual of some substance. And note. So to talk to them or pick up the item. Let's talk first. Maybe it's their item. What in the world are they doing there? Oh, yes, that looks like a fun position to be in. Oh, I think it's one of those, one of the, people, beings, long-necked ones, necked, long-necked one. What does this say? Seek chaos. Yes, indeed. For from chaos comes absolution. No, or maybe just more chaos, or maybe just, maybe order. Order? Yes, I'll have fries, double cheese. Alright. Yes! Maiden, dear maiden, where are you? That sounds like a song. Hey, he's got grapes. It seems like there was somebody that needed grapes. Right. The maiden near the Sog grapes. Sure, there's a lot of stuff in these pots here, I believe, as usual. Okay, let's see what these things say before I give them away. As I'm sure that I will, unless it's hard to keep them for myself. There's probably some merit. What in the world is that? It's a voice that says hello. Reusable. I bet that has something to do with PvP, doesn't it? Doesn't it? What in the world? Yeah, it sounds like a fun way to be. I wonder how many of those I can carry. I hope it's not okay, stored, so it seems to go into some kind of storage. But I guess I should use them before, like, I hit the maximum amount of carriage. The maximum carriage. I need to try out those things. I bet that could be good. 5 wandering noble spirits. I bet that could be real good. All 5 of those things. That's more than the wolves. Of course, they're noble. That could be good or bad, I guess. Let's see here. What was it? Grapes of whatever have you. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm sure that they existed on some plane. Here they are. Key item. Yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. I wonder who the infirm that they belong to was. Subsidiary grape. Fun name for a fun organ, I believe. Yes. Squishy. Nothing like some eyeball wine. That's what I'm wondering about, talking about, thinking about. Probably not drinking. Liania. Her name wasn't Liurnia, was it? Maybe I should go ahead and do this before I do that. Of course, I don't think I can actually. It really doesn't matter, does it, to save one's game before one speaks to a NPC in this game. Well, got some eyeball wine. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Wrong fruit. Wrong fruit. It's actually great. You may think that I'm a fruit, but actually, I'm a fruit, says the grape. Or the apple. Anyhow. What's this? Big old yellow tree. White, yellow, green, great. Alright, what have you to say then?
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any strawberry grapes in your possession to me?
Sorry, I haven't seen it.
In search of the distant light. And when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
You know, maybe that's not such a good idea. What if she's like, you know, the evil vixen of Seville or what have you, and decides to go off on a eyeball wine making tangent. Burns down the land between. But you know, why not?
Is someone there? Would you donate any strawberry grapes in your possession to me?
Maybe I've developed a good taste for eyeball wine in my sojourn here from the cave.
I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
Nothing like sojourning from a cave. Well, it seems like I do have a strawberry grape, and this unlocks a 30-minute long quest in which I'm unable to find a site of grace and must meander through a horrible poisonous swamp in order to get back to any kind of place where a save might be obtainable. Or maybe not.
Oh, many thanks to you.
Yep.
Now I can feel the distant light once more.
Oh, good.
You are most kind indeed.
I think
May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Figures. Hey, that looks like one of those things that you could use to, like, move yourself in ways in order to, move yourself in ways, as far as I know, that don't really do anything, as far as I've discovered.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Fingers, Anyway, I think that I shall go play another game now. Ha-ha. Ha-ha, ha-ha. Let's see. How do I do this? Lake facing cliffs. Au revoir.